Welcome to another episode of FDR Tech. Today we're going to take you on a quick tour here of a 5ESS switch, or a phone switch in a central office. This is actually a POP office, so it's a smaller CO, but usually you see photos of these things and it's just the outside of the cabinets. So I thought I'd kind of take you on a quick tour of what these things are and what they do. Here's the first aisle. So what a phone switch does is it basically allows you to make calls through the public switch telephone network and talk to other people in your city or across the country or across the world, and that's what runs this type of network. These Lucent or AT&T 5ESSs are fairly old. I think these were probably put in the 90s, I believe, this system. Basically, it's what makes phone calls possible. Now, not only phone calls, it's also various data traffic is also switched on these things. But what it is each cabinet has a different function in the system. So, for instance, we'll start here. This is the central processing cabinet. This is what controls all the other cabinets. This houses the CPU for the system, and it's basically a bunch of different modules and cards. One routine that I do every now and then, or once a month, is swap out this CF card, which has all the backup information on it, to another card, and that's how we back these systems up. Some of the older systems, especially the Nortels, they have actual tape drives, reel-to-reel. So this one just has different equipment to allow remote connectivity. There's a data phone modem running at 56 kilobits, and these are some more modems here. These are probably T1s. Some more stuff. A lot of the cabinets are pretty much empty now, just because the system's not in use as much. This is the power. So here's the power distribution frame. Just a bunch of DC circuit breakers with the spares ready to go, and that's what controls the power for all this stuff. Let's see, and then we have the maintenance module. This one I've been troubleshooting. I had to run another serial cord, I believe this one, to the equipment on that end to interface with the T1 card, because they weren't able to remote into this building. Here is the alarm modules. These actually control the alarm system for when something goes wrong. These relays will start closing, and it'll set off that alarm up there, showing that there's something wrong in the switch. Here's an SS7, and then these are all. And then the majority of this stuff now is all switching modules. So this is actually where the switching of calls and data take place. So there, you see, there's all your lines coming out, 25 pair, I believe, coming out for each one. And then the back aisle is just the back of all these. So it's switching modules. They're all switching modules. This one controls 911 circuits. This one, I believe, is another maintenance module with some more connectivity equipment. Voice processing. I think this actually allows the voicemail service to run, but from what I understood, the voicemail service has been removed and it's been moved down south from this location. So voicemail is no longer active here. These are the voicemail banks here, and then more equipment. Just basically more switching modules. Let's see. These are the comm modules. So here's communication modules. This fan that never shuts down. It's basically just more cards. Here's the back of a lot of cabinets. These are fiber optic cables coming out. Basically, the way the 5ESS works is they're all connected via fiber. So from here, it connects to the next whatever cabinet through fiber links. So they keep everything pretty much real time and very low latency. And it just keeps going and going and going. More switch modules, like that. and just a ton of spare cards. And all these cabinets will house the spare cards, so when something goes bad, we swap out the card. The equipment over here is what allows it to connect. These are all, I think these bays here, and this bay, these are all T1, T3s cards. I believe each card hosts 4 T1s or T3s, but now they're configured for customers. Again, T1, T3s not in use as much anymore either. These are the DSX jacks, so this allows you to interface into those T1, T3s for diagnostics using like this little T-bird guy here. And this is just some local fiber rings that are running to some customers. So basically, because this is a metropolitan network, each cabinet, like here, and here, is a customer. So they get their own dedicated fiber equipment to connect them into the ring here and into the major ring for the main CO out here. This is just a small pop office. And here's some more voicemail equipment. These are all the hard drives for that voicemail that used to be in use. And these are actually the computers, the CPUs for each. You had 2, so it's redundant. And more on this cabinet here. So just a bunch of old stuff. So that is pretty much what this thing does. Let's show you the battery plant. You'd probably like to see that. So here's the, these are the rectifiers. These are the older rectifiers that have been turned down. I think this one's still active. But they switched to this newer Galaxy Millennium system. There's the 52 volts at 867 amps is what's being supplied out of this thing. And these are all DC breakers. These are not AC. This is DC breakers for the plant. What you can tell it's DC is, it says it, I'm assuming somewhere, but it's capacitor. You have to charge the capacitor in order to close the breaker on these things. And the battery plant is over here, newer batteries, VLRA batteries, I believe, that supply the plant during loss of power until the generator turns on. So I thought that'd be interesting for you to have a look at, a little bit closer look at the 5ESS switch. If you'd like to learn more about switching, stuff like that, Wikipedia has some great articles, though very technical in nature, about the 5ESS or electronic switching system. They're still very much in use. They are the workhorse of the telecom industry. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video of what a 5ESS switch looks like and a kind of mini tour of a central office or pop office. If you like these types of videos, go ahead and check out some of our other videos. Till next time, thank you for watching FDR Tech.